What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? We back with another one, man. Straight from the Gut Entertainment presents Yin and Yang, the podcast, episode 99. Straight from the Gut Network is sponsored by Sensational Smiles 845. Y'all can catch them on IG at Sensational Smiles 845, or you can catch them at their physical store, 2 West Main Street, Middletown, New York. Happy holidays to all. Hope everybody out there is safe, spending time with their families, doing their due diligence, keep things together. Just want to say out there for all of y'all, seasonal depression is real. You know what I mean? There's the holidays and things like that. Make sure you check in on your loved ones. And just make sure you spend time with those that you love, those that make you feel full. What's going on, Bam? How you?
I'm good. Still munching on my food from Thanksgiving.
Yo,
Shouts
Bam,
out, I gotta do a quick shout out real quick.
Talk to them.
To QB's Kitchen. She's based on Harlem. She made my fried turkey that I had, and that shit was banging.
Yo, you wanna know what's crazy?
I had my first fried turkey ever.
Yo, shout out to QB's. I've actually had their food. They used to sponsor Vague show.
No, it's a difference. It's a QB's Kitchen in Harlem. It's a girl.
Yeah, QB's Kitchen in Harlem. Yes. QB's Kitchen in Harlem. No, that's not Harlem.
I said Houston.
Oh, Houston. You said Harlem at first. Houston and Harlem are two different things.
I mean, Houston. Okay. My bad.
God. Okay. So
I know what you're talking about in Houston, Harlem. They're a good spot too.
So where could people find QB's Kitchen out there in Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Bam, where could people find QB's Kitchen out there in Houston?
I mean, I gotta get her number. I'm gonna put her number on my page. I put it on my page. If you follow my page, my Instagram page, my Bam Zells, Bam Asia _Zell page, you will see the food, the fried turkey, and you will see the link to get directly to her.
Yo, make sure you tap in, man. You see the name. That is the @ name. That is right under Bam's name on here. So make sure you tap in.
Thing right there. Right there.
Yeah, right there, man. Bam Asia _Cells. Make sure you tap in. Always show love. Sonny, what up, baby? Always make sure you show love. At the end of the day, you have all these big corporations, that it's easier for them to take a loss. It's easier for them to be able to manage through COVID, through pandemics and things like that. So when you see these companies come up and they're doing their thing, try to show them some love, show them some grace, show them some love. So definitely shout out to QB's Kitchen out there in Houston, man. And make sure y'all check out Bam stories. That way y'all can see the food and make sure y'all tap in.
Yep.
But yo, Style Speed said, speaking of Thanksgiving, right? He was like, but y'all ain't never had no deep fried eagle though. Like, he's like, this punk ass birds that don't fly. Yo, let Style Speed tell it, man. Then we're gonna talk about
it. Eagles fly though. They fly.
Yeah, and the chicken.
Yep. Right. That's what he's saying. Eagles fly. You'll see.
I don't want to hate on nobody's Thanksgiving, but if you're gonna eat a bird, eat an eagle. At least it can fly.
At least it can fly. A turkey and a chicken is the bitch assest birds that ever lived. Shit can't even fly.
Yo,
the bird that can't fly ain't even a bird.
Eagle and go to jail for 10 years.
You
gotta fry his beak, the yellow beak, deep fried eagle. They go to jail for fucking 5 years. That's like a gun charge, nigga. Let me see you cook an eagle.
Please DM me if you get a lemon pepper eagle.
They putting you in a native jail somewhere in the fuck. You gonna be a bag of Foxwood. You gonna be a bag of Foxwood for 10 years. Eating an eagle. Crazy.
Plant-based.
Yeah.
But say if the world was like the lights out and I gotta do some shit, go to book a Eli shit and I gotta eat.
Hit a garlic parmesan pelican.
Let me tell y'all something.
Yo. Jada said a garlic parmesan pelican is wild.
Yeah. First of all,
shout out to
I ain't
Victorian
gonna
Cry.
lie. So yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. But I mean, you know, in New York, in the Bronx, I got all them damn seagulls and everything that's going around. You ain't gonna tell me they ain't try to cook one of them at all.
I can guarantee you.
You ain't gonna tell me
I can
they ain't catch a seagull.
Listen, bam. I can guarantee you that one of them seagulls that took somebody's piece of chicken or something got fried up. I can almost guarantee
somebody ate them. A homeless person did that.
Somebody definitely.
Somebody had deep fried pelican.
Deep fried pelican. Yo, you. Yo, but I never really thought about it like a turkey and a chicken. They're the early birds that don't fly. I never thought
they're
about
not the only ones, but I get it.
But they're the ones that they get eaten though.
Here in America, I guess.
Yo, Sonny says there are a few spots in the BX that are questionable.
Because think about it. I mean, word on the street, there's a certain amusement park. I'm not going to say, but I did used to work there. And a certain amusement park.
Post your resume. So we can narrow this down.
And it's in Florida. Certain amusement park, right? They used to sell, they used to give ostrich and emu legs. I'm not gonna say it.
That ain't
you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. A certain amusement place for the family to go to.
Oh man.
Word on the street is those were emu and ostrich legs. They were good. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my god.
I mean, and then you know I'm in Texas, so you know they eat quite a different arrangements out here. You know?
Listen, man, this is battle rapper named Swamp. Shout out to Swamp.
Oh yeah, he dope. He fire.
He eats raccoon and shit.
Bear.
But
I know that there's people out here that eat bear.
But you know what? You want to know what's crazy, Bam? You know, at the end of the day, you know, we're in 2025, and we have to get to a point of stop judging. KB, what up, baby? Because at the end of the day, right, the same way we'll eat a 3-piece fried chicken, right? Like, who made us the grand judge of what animal can be eaten? Like, who picked up chicken and was the chicken can be eaten? Like,
nah, what time is it? Fuck that. Fuck that. I am judging.
Hold on, what time is it?
Fuck
if you eat
that,
what?
Because fuck
what are you
that.
eating if they judge?
Listen. First of all, I'm not eating no pig toes. Even when I'm not eating no pig feet, no chitlins, no nothing. I'm not eating no turkey necks. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating turkey necks. I'm not eating bear. There's people.
No,
that
who
eat
do you
bear.
blame? So, Bam,
There's
who do you blame?
Bear. Bad enough, my husband ate freaking elk. Not elk. Freaking I don't know, elk, moose, something. Bad enough.
What he ate?
He would eat that. Bad enough.
Wait, what he ate?
I think he ate moose or elk or something. An elk, I think.
All right, so here's the thing, right? Okay, so what makes it okay for us to eat a turkey, but not okay for him to eat an elk? What's the difference?
I don't know what makes it okay. I'm talking about how I was raised. I don't know how he was raised. I mean, I have an idea. I'm not knocking it. I'm not.
So, Bam. So here's the thing, Bam. All right, Bam. Here's another thing, right? So you see how we say that
There's a limit.
we are going to judge. We are going to judge if you eat certain things, right?
There's a
And
limit.
I hear you, but who is there to blame? And as soon as I let this point land, I'm actually going to bring Jessica live up. She's actually in the show. She actually is on the show. KV says elk and deer are hunted, so is turkey. They are kosher. Who is there to blame for the things and the foods that derived from slavery that are still prevalent today? Like who do we blame for that, man? And let's bring Jessica up, and we'll go from there. Actually, I'm going to wait for her camera to be back on, and then I'll bring her up.
I'm trying to be politically correct.
No, fuck that. We're not. Here's the thing. Okay, bam. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this with the utmost respect. Shout out to Remy. Shout out to the Remy Network. Shout out to having freedom of speech. I mean, shout out to YouTube and all that. But we are trying to make a pivot here. Joe, what up? KV says raccoon, squirrel, pig, catfish, etc. not kosher. B. Joe says we blame us because we're still doing it, and KV says I blame the niggas that keep making it.
Oh, see, he said he blamed niggas. I was gonna say I blame crackers. I blame the crackers for it.
Wait, I don't think I brought Jessica up at the right moment. That was wild. I blame crackers, and then Jessica just pops up.
Wow.
Wait, that's what I said, Jess.
Crazy
damn.
word.
Wait a minute.
What did I walk into?
I don't even know,
sis.
I don't even know, Jess. I don't even know. Wait, I don't even know.
No, because he said for the food that come from slavery and all this other extra stuff. I mean, again, you already know me. Define slavery, but I'm gonna leave that a topic alone. But
yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not going down that rabbit hole.
That's what I said. But there's certain things that we eat that they eat. It is certain things that it's just a limitation on certain things I'm just not eating. I'm not eating no squirrels. I'm not eating none of that. And then if you want to go religious wise, you know, a lot of people try to go around, you know, religious reasons why you're not supposed to eat certain things. You can put religion on why certain foods are eating and not eating. You can say that.
Victorian Cross says, I believe it is a choice. I cannot eat a deer because of the animation of Bambi.
Right. But I got snuck and I ate a deer. I ate a deer by accident.
How you going to call yourself Bam when you ate a deer?
It was by accident. I'm going to tell you how it happened.
On purpose?
They put it in a burger
and mixed
form.
It in.
I thought it was a burger. See,
it was a burger.
No, but I didn't know it was a deer burger. I didn't know it was a deer burger. And after when I ate it, I ain't gonna lie, I got sick and I cried.
Your spirit was fucking with you. You ate your little sister, you heathen.
Nah, man. I don't know what I did.
Wait, KV says deer is good, fam. Lions eat them niggas first.
I guess so.
Hey, it was by accident.
Can't take KV nowhere.
I have no choice.
He said he's not wrong. Wait, Joe says like me with the mushroom chicken burger, Bam. Oh God! Can somebody please give me the backstory on the mushroom chicken burger?
The mushroom chicken burger.
Let Joe say that one.
AV says pig is horrible. Everybody skips them for the deer. That is true. Yo.
Oh wait, I can tell you the story. What happened was.
Oh shit. What happened was.
Okay, so.
Wait, Bam! Before you give the story, before you give the people the story, I know I did say happy holidays to everyone. We're gonna say it again because we're about to say some bullshit.
You did.
Happy holidays to all. Go ahead, Bam.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
So what happened was there's this vegan spot at up the block from my old job. Me and Joe, we used to work down the block from each other when I was living in New York, right?
That's horrible.
Like, I could walk around the corner and my bro was right there. That was the best part of working. Like
That's not good for anybody.
What? The shenanigan gang. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Not good for anybody.
So there's this vegan spot that was up the block from us.
You tell.
And we was trying it out. The French fries part was good, but Joey ordered this mushroom chicken burger. But it wasn't chicken. It was actually like mushrooms. That's supposed to be chicken. And it tastes horrible. Joey still ate it because he didn't want to waste his money. I told him to throw that shit away.
Badass.
No, but see, no, that's because Joey didn't want to waste his food because he paid for it. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna whatever. Me on the other hand, I got me something else and I smashed it. Shit was popping. But
what did you get, man?
Chicken, I forgot what I got. Ask Joey if you remember.
Wait, Joe said immediately it tried to escape my body. This is all bad. This is all bad.
We was walking in Manhattan, and he's like,
that shit immediately started regurgitating.
Yo, we usually walk around and then do shenanigan shit, but we couldn't. We had to shorten the day because he had to go.
That's terrible.
Because
they
the
had
mushroom
early.
Because it had. You see what he said?
Oh man.
You see what he said, right? I had to let it go on the escalator. We went to Best Buy and he was on the escalator just going.
Oh Lord.
Wait, was the escalator on 86th Street? It was on 86th Street.
No, we was by like 14, like 34th Street area.
Oh my God.
Walking towards 14th Street. And the escalator was going down and there was people behind him.
Yo. Nah, B. Wait, Joe said I let it go on the escalator and someone was behind me, and that turned into networking for another place to eat.
No, we never went back to that place ever again. I'm in tears.
Yo,
we never went back to that place. He was like, "Oh nah." He said, "I don't know if I'll ever want to try a vegan place." He said, "I don't know if it's that place or just vegan. Period." The plants wasn't working with.
The plant wasn't planting. Yo,
the plants wasn't working with him.
There's a black bean burger at Shake Shack. That's amazing.
Hell no. Not no beans. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it.
Black bean. I'm telling y'all.
They still have that? I know they had it at one point.
Nah, shit is banging. I just had it like last week.
Oh, I bet it was banging. How's your stomach, bro?
Amazing.
I bet.
No issues. None. I could go up and down the escalator and not have to network with nobody by mistake on purpose or none of that. None of it.
I'm telling you, man, that's the one thing I miss, like back home in New York, like me and my bro shenanigans.
Yo, oh man.
I'm trying to tell you, it's if we could have that should have been studied and recorded. I'm trying to tell you, it was hilarious.
It should have been something. But yo,
I don't know what's worse. Was it that one or the hot sauce situation? But we gonna leave that. We gonna let that one go.
Nah, we're gonna talk about the hot sauce one for the Christmas episode. Leave the hot sauce for the Christmas episode. But do y'all believe that kids should learn how to read?
Yeah.
Joel's has something to say.
Oh, Lord.
And let's have a conversation.
On some G shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and how to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait,
to
stop.
survive. I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be illiterate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have 0 book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Hold on, Bam. Before we even get into our points, Joe says, say no to drugs, kids. KV says the dope era ain't over.
Facts.
Bam says it makes sense. So go ahead, Bam. Let's start with you.
It makes sense why he's in the situation he in now. I'm not listening to no dude who ain't got no teeth in his mouth.
No. He went to jail just to get his teeth fixed. They're done now.
First of all, he went to. You sure that's
shout out to
jail. He went to? Okay.
You ain't went to versus, did you? But shout out to Diddy. Shout out to Diddy. I heard he did like 1,000 prisoner little Thanksgiving thing. So Jess, what are your thoughts on Joel's?
It don't make sense what he said. That was so stupid. Because then he follows up with, "Oh, you gotta know how to read the room. You gotta know how to read people. You gotta know how to read this." And I'm like, I know what he was trying to say, but nah. You still gotta know how to read. Reading is very important. You gotta read before you can do numbers. I'm sorry.
Yo, how you gonna read the title of the book?
How you gonna read the problem?
Mouthful of chiclets. KV says this nigga rap like he never read nothing anyway.
Well, there's that.
See, that's why it said it makes sense with his situation he in now. It makes sense.
Cause that nigga never read a contract ever in his fucking life. That's why he can't drop nothing, because Cam's the only one gonna get paid off of it, stupid ass. But anyway.
And even though Cameron be out here talking about stuff, but still, I bet he could read his contract. He could read his rights.
Yo, Victorian says read his rights. It's wild. Victorian says maybe he wants his kids to not be smarter than him. Well, that ain't hard. And then Joe says if he knew how to read the room, he wouldn't have laid on the stage looking like a pile of dirty clothes in the verses. Facts.
Yo, bro, you on one today.
Yo, Joe, how he read the room, right? But he gonna tell the locks that they ain't got no records for the ladies. These niggas don't want Grammys. Singing to the chicks. What are we talking about here?
No, time out. What Grams are about? We got Grammys.
Nah, did you see what KV wrote? That nigga said.
Which one?
Boo. No, look what he said.
Boo doo bang. Oops a daisy. Boom, I'm crazy. What the fuck? That's a fact. He really said that shit though. And then the thing is, right, that he tries to say it with swag to make it sound like it's cooler than what it actually is, or like he's actually saying something. Joel, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You know who else gotta stop? Hellrel. Bro, stop. Okay? Stop. I hit your phone. You didn't answer me back. Stop rapping. I saw the freestyle on the radar. Put my boy, stop. Please, just stop. It's just not good. Okay? Shout out to J.R. Ryder, though. He did his thing on the freestyle. But Rel, come on, boy. You gotta stop. Enough. Like, this, I get it that we always want to say that this is the only game that we criticize those because they're getting older, and rock and roll, they're able to be 100 and still do their thing or whatever the case may be. And I understand that logic, but let the music grow with you. Nobody want to hear you talk about how you're a shooter, and we all know they made you and your family run out the restaurant. Like, stop. We really know you. Stop. Enough. Okay. But anyway, back to Joel's. I understand what Joel's was trying to go with it. Unfortunately, it just ain't land because of who it's coming from, how he said it, and stop telling the kids that they don't need to learn how to read. You fucking idiot! Like, stop. Okay.
Talking about they can do books on YouTube. What?
Bro, what?
He didn't even say audio.
He didn't even say Audible from Amazon. This nigga say YouTube.
I mean, he wasn't lying though. You can get books off of YouTube. I mean, he's not lying in that regard.
I mean, they got Leapfrog for kids, like, you know, for kids that don't want to read the books, they got Leapfrog and stuff like that. But still, you got to read the title. You got to know what the heck. First of all, he talking about building stocks in there. Don't you got to read? But you got to understand the stocks, the numbers.
Listen,
you're reading the numbers.
Listen, what he was trying to do is private conversations that he needs to have with his friends. Okay, KV says, I don't get it. Niggas read the room and not his contract. Facts, right? Now, I agree with certain things. I agree that it has gotten to a point where kids only learn one way, or they only learn how to read and only learn how to go to school for certain things, and they're no longer street smart. They don't get taught financial literacy. I do agree with that. There needs to be a balance. Financial literacy should be taught concurrently with how to read. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, let them read their contracts. Let them learn how to do stocks. Let them learn how to build their LLCs. Let them learn how to create laws. Let them learn how to do certain things. But to say that they don't need to learn how to read, you fucking dumbass, the fuck are you talking about? Come on, Joels. Let's do better, bro. Let's do better, man. Let's do better.
That then first of all, that's a parent.
Yo, KV, that's a fact. You say he said niggas need financial literacy but don't read.
School?
He barely said literacy right.
Yeah, and parents need to learn that, because they're not going to really learn that in school.
Here's the thing, Bam. We parents have to stop thinking that the schools are going to teach their kids everything that they need for life. Stop sending your kids to school and that's the only thing that they learn. When they come home, don't ask them how their day was. Ask them what made their day different. What made their day exciting? What did they learn that was different? Who did they sit with at lunch? Who are they having conversations with? Who's around your kids? Do these things. Be better parents. Be active parents. Become a better version of yourself so that you can teach your kids better.
How did what you learn in school apply to what's going on now?
That's the one. That's the fucking one right there. Wow. With that being said, Kevin Hart was asked, would he rather have a gay son or a thought daughter? Let's take a listen. Let's get your thoughts.
Son or a thought daughter?
I would rather have 2 healthy kids. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Two healthy children. And the fact that you have to, like, put them in those categories says a lot about who you are.
Oh, no, don't you dare!
No, I'm just telling you, I think the real problem is in the thinker, not the answer. The thinker. Maybe you should just ponder on that for a second.
Which do you give less of a fuck about, gay rights or women's rights?
Well, first and foremost, rights are rights. You should care about them all. Everybody has a voice and everybody deserves to be heard. What I want to do is be a part of the change that the world desperately deserves and hopefully get us to a point where we're all on the same accord. Answer.
Yo, shout out to Kevin Hart. Before we even get into this topic, his new special on Netflix, The After Age. It's, if you around our age, because Kev is actually, I think we're the same age. I think we're both 46. Or he just turned 46, somewhere along those lines. And a lot of the things that he said resonated with me because it's kind of like you get to an age where you turn the wrong way and you have a fucking injury. So the shit was fucking hilarious to me. I don't know what this interview was. I don't know if this shit was supposed to be a joke. I don't know if it's a serious interview or not. He wasn't trying to get canceled by any means. He was just on some Matrix shit, like fuck out of here. He answered them shit so politically correct, yo. He was not with it. Kev has grown up so much, like he has so many corporate opportunities. He ain't trying to fuck up that bag at all. Yo, what are your thoughts though?
I like the way he answered it, believe it or not. I like the way he answered it.
Same here.
Clearly that lady was trying to bait him for something. And then it's like, and then she comes with a follow-up question. Well, you care about gay rights or women's rights? I'm like, well, why don't you just ask that from the door? Like, why are you bringing this man's kids into it? Just ask what you really want to ask. It's okay. You don't have to masquerade it into something else. And then, well, here's the real question. It's like, you couldn't just ask the real questions. You had to like,
yo, who is that chick?
That. That's a show. It's an actual show. I forgot. I think she's on HBO or something like that. But she's semi-controversial, and she always does those like crazy questions like that. But that is an actual show. Yeah. Okay.
Because I was wondering, I was like, yo, like, who is this chick? Like,
I got a quick question. Didn't in one, and I could be wrong, didn't in one of his comedy shows he mentioned having either a gay, his worst fear was having a gay son or something like that, or a daughter? Didn't one of his comedy shows he said that?
I'm not sure.
I believe he did.
He did, and then because the backlash, he got the backlash for making, I think, jokes about gays, about that. And now he don't want the backlash now. And then for him to say, oh, don't blame him, blame the thinker. But you was the first person that said it. Oh, that's why I was like, was this supposed to be a skit or whatever at first? But, I mean, are we surprised of the answer? This is the same man that wears a dress too. So, hey, we can leave that alone too. So that's a whole nother subject also. So,
wait, who wore a dress? Wait. Who wore a dress?
No. We don't know why he wears dresses. It doesn't mean
Kevin Hart wore a dress too, but he was the same person talking about he wasn't going to wear one.
Wait, who wore a dress? Kevin Hart wore a dress when?
Yes, he did.
On
SNL.
Oh, he did?
I think a purple. Yeah, he did. Why do you think Cat Williams was talking about that? Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
He there was a whole big thing. Somebody on Twitter, they also came at him for making homophobic stuff and everything else. So I can understand why he gave that answer. Like I said, it's a respectable answer according to not want to mess up your bag. But, you know, how many other people are so they don't want to lose their bag?
People sell themselves short all the time, you know, and it should never be that you kind of hinder your thoughts or kind of like not give your audience what your true beliefs are because of a bag, you know,
because that means freedom of speech ain't freedom of speech.
Exactly. And the thing is, right, my freedom, you can't buy my freedom of speech. You just can't. That's exactly why I've kept the show for free for this long. There've been a couple of offers thrown our way, and it's kind of like, but they always like, oh, but y'all have to talk about this or y'all have to do this, and we ain't signing shit until it fits what the fuck we want to do. And we're gonna keep it that way, because at the end of the day, you know, we all have our own careers. We don't need to get a bag off of this. We would love to get a bag off of this. Because of the work that we put in, but at the end of the day, not to where y'all can control our narrative or control our viewpoints or control what it is that we speak about. You know, we can't tell people that it's the unfiltered truth from both sexes, but it's filtered as fuck. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's not filtered. We say and do what the hell we want. can nobody shut us down? And it is what it is. KV said, did he touch his meat? I'm not doing this with you, KV. I'm not doing this with you, bro. I'm not. I refuse. Not today. Maybe next week.
Now you gotta finish your gutter. He said Diddy got his meat mopped, and then he said he got his meat mop judged. Juggled.
What? That's crazy.
I mean, the TMC picture did have the baby oil in it. I mean, that was a little wild, but
it's AI.
Wait, I got a question.
The bottle in there.
I got a question. Speaking of Diddy, what did Orlando Brown mean when he said Diddy gave him the ooshkosh gooshkosh?
I mean, he juggled his balls.
The ooshkosh gooshkosh. Whatever.
I don't know.
With plenty of spit.
I don't want to know.
I mean, y'all heard they try to jump Ja at the freaking boy. He at the boy's mine. Tour stop in Brooklyn.
It looked like he got hurt.
He got a little knot on his head. He did.
That's not his head.
No, he got a little knot on his head. He did. They caught him a couple of times. But you know what? Let's play a couple of things. And then we'll get to that. So I'm not going to play the whole video, but they caught him 3 times. Pop, pop, pop. Now here's my personal take on it. I know a couple of people that were there, and personally, I don't respect it. Let me tell y'all why. It is Ja Rule, okay? At an R&B concert backstage, you're not getting any cool points for 3-piecing Ja Rule.
Update, Gutter.
Talk to me.
Quote unquote. Max B said, "Don't put him in that because it wasn't even him."
It wasn't
Max
B.
It was. Yeah, it was, but they putting it that it was him, and he's like,
nah,
"Yo, it
absolutely
wasn't even,
not.
It wasn't even. No, they was blaming him, and he said that wasn't even me. Don't put me in it. Don't blame me. Ray J did it. Let me stop.
Ray J. Yo, Ray J has been blocked permanently from Twitch.
That's crazy.
And come on now, you clearly saw the gun in the Twitch. Like, and the thing is, in the first part of the video, he says, yo, KV, that's a fact. They didn't care about cool points. 50 said no performing for John. He meant it. Leave 50 the fuck alone, man. Just leave 50 the fuck alone. 50, just leave 50 the fuck alone. Like, that nigga's not well. And his trauma response is gonna fuck your life up each and every time. Leave Fifth the fuck alone. Emotional ass cancer man. Leave him the fuck alone. Yo, Fifth is what? Leave Fifth the fuck. Just leave Fifth alone, bro. Leave Fifth alone. Leave him alone.
You know all I'm gonna say to that? Money, money, and power. Money.
Yeah.
I want that money. I want that power. That power. That money. The power.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Jeremiah. Leave Fifth the fuck alone. Like, he's just not well. But you do want to know what Max B did do though? He didn't do that Josh shit. But shout out to Flex for being a fucking messy ass 50-something-year-old. Like, you too old to be messy, my nigga. But anyway. I got these again, bitches, they can't stand me. Tilly man, they cause she touched it in Miami. On my floor, top of the line, I need it, baby. Why, Max? Why did Flex play this record and have Max perform that Chrissy touched it in Miami?
Oh well.
I got the burger bitches that can't stand me. Chili bag that Chrissy touched it in Miami. On my floor, top of the line, I need a Grammy.
KV, you're right. Ja is 50. He can't get comfortable outside. That's a fact. Ja is never going to be comfortable. Ever. Flex instigating like a motherfucker. That's a fact.
Facts. He always been an instigator.
You're too old for that shit, man.
It's prerogative. It gets the people going.
Max, listen, man. Listen. Max, I know you're off papers. I know you're out here doing your thing. And I know Mike Epps got a lot of flack for saying we should not be celebrating these men doing 30 years worth of jail time and then coming home. And I agree with him. You know, we
wholeheartedly.
It's kind of, you know, it's to a point where, you know, Max did 17 years, and before that he had did, I believe it was 7. There's nothing to glorify here. Like, was he a great artist? Yes. Am I over here overly celebrating the fact that he's home after doing an 18-year bid for robbing and killing somebody? Like, my boy, come on now. I'm not glorifying that shit. Like, we all from the hood. We don't have to, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we don't want to stay in that motherfucker and stay in the hood mentality. KV says, fuck Mike Epps. I don't. If he did time and came home healthy, we love it. See, but that's the thing. He's not saying that you don't love that. You don't love the fact that he came home healthy, but they don't celebrate certain role models. But they glorify certain shit.
And this is the point that
I think it depends. It depends. It depends on it depends.
Wait, hold on, Bam.
It depends.
Hold on, Bam. Go ahead, Jess. And then we're gonna go right to you, Bam.
It is glorifying. I don't care what it is. It is glorifying. There's nothing to be proud of as to sit there and be like, yeah, he home now. No, there's nothing glorifying about that or nothing to celebrate about that. And families do this shit all the time as if they did something great. They did nothing great. They are failure. They are celebrating failure. And in Mike Epps' original comment was true. He should have never put an apology out saying that he was sorry, that he hurt. Hell no. Sometimes y'all need that. Y'all sitting around here acting like, oh my God, he got out, it's good, he's out, he's free. No, you did a crime. You did a crime.
Yo,
it depends. It depends.
Bam, hold on. I do agree with KV's last statement. KV says niggas just mad because they came home doing better than niggas that been out. And he did indicate niggas lose their mind in prison. His people is happy, he's good, nobody glorifying. That's completely different. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It depends.
Go ahead, man.
That's what I'm saying. It depends. Yeah, I hear you. A person did it.
No, wait, hold on. If KB is gonna speak, he needs to get it on the actual mic. We can't have.
No, he is. He is. It's like he is. Hold on. You say what you're gonna say, Papa, and then I'll say what I'm gonna say.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we could hear you, King.
Yo, peace, y'all, peace. I just wanted to say that people be getting it misconstrued because they never been inside of a situation, so they get it misconstrued, right? Like when I came home, nobody was showing me love because I got locked up. You think somebody's showing you love because you did crime and you might have hurt somebody? Nobody's showing you love because of that. They showing you love because not everybody that goes in there comes out the same. People go in there, they get raped, they get hurt, they get brutalized. The same thing that happens to women in the street is the same thing that happens to men in there. So some people come home traumatized. They come home sick with HIV and all kinds of other stuff. So when people see somebody come home, they just happy to see somebody that they know still in one piece. In one piece, they happy to see them in one piece and being in a right mind so they could get back into society and be good for their family. They not glorifying all that shit niggas be seeing on the music videos. That shit is for these little niggas. Grown men that come home from prison, they shake hands, they receive hugs and loves, they try to repair the damage that they done, and they get back to business, bro. That's what that's about.
That is a fact. Go ahead, Bam. Give the people
And then also, not everybody goes and really commit a crime. Yeah, okay, committing the crime. You like not everybody goes in there for stupid drug charges, a bag of weed, and everything else and stuff, like for little stuff like that. Just like what my husband says, that it's the mental. You got people that come out and they help the community. I got a cousin right now that did time and everything, and he got for a body, and it was self-defense, the body. You know what I'm saying? The person came at him and he got back at the person, and it was self-defense, and the person wound up dying. And he's right now making more money than me right now, helping the community and doing things for the community. So again, not everybody. I see what, like I said, not everybody, but like I said, it depends. Now, if you glorifying, oh yeah, this person did all these bodies, and you talking about their bodies and everything else, nah, that's whack. But if this person comes out and they right mind and want to build and stuff with the community, because there's some of them that do that want to do that. But again, the way the world is built, they is like always against people that go to jail. You got, like I said, there's people sitting in jail right now that don't even belong in there, that didn't even commit a crime because they got a crime pinned on them and whatever like that too. We see a lot of cases.
Hold on, let me ask this, right?
Hold on.
Do y'all think?
Let me ask this. Let's not forget what we talking about here, right? We talking about the system. You trying to tell me it ain't nobody in the prison that went to jail for shooting the shit out of a rapist? It ain't nobody that went to jail for killing a pedophile? That's
Absolutely.
Not stand up. That's not stand up. That's not something that you would applaud a man in your neighborhood that wouldn't have no harm done to nobody else. Of course there's men behind the wall like that. Of course.
Yeah, but that's not what Max went to jail for, though. He said
no, but he wasn't talking about just Max.
I'm saying I'm not talking about Max's situation in general.
Right, but we're saying it's glorifying to certain things and certain people.
But what I'm saying is, like, this is what the glorifying part is, right? The glorifying part is that you got a lot of dudes that's in the rap game that never been to prison, or you got these niggas that's weekend warriors, or like Game and Meek Mills and these niggas, they went to prison for 2 months and shit. Don't get me wrong, one day is too much, but I'm saying you got these niggas with petty crimes, and these the niggas that y'all niggas listening to glorify shit. Like niggas that been, you ain't never heard Meech come home from 30 years and him glorify the king. You know, even with Max B right now, nobody heard Max come out and say, yeah, I dropped that nigga, yo, I'm back out. You know what I'm saying? We doing this. You didn't hear him talk like that. He just got engaged to his woman. He was hugging on his children. He wasn't talking like that, bro.
And he should keep that energy, not be on stage with Flex freaking trying to gaslight Capo.
Nah, that's all hip hop.
That's hip hop. That's Flex.
That's all hip hop. That's all hip hop. That's all hip hop. Capo not even like that. That's all hip hop.
Nah, man, it's bigger than hip hop. And y'all will see.
It's all hip hop, bro. You know,
he's
we know
trying
what
to
the
get
niggas
Jim.
is into. We know he's trying to get a rise, right?
He's trying to get a rise out of Jim. He knows Jim is a crash out.
Right? Right now, we know for a fact 2 people that names been in now is French Montana and 50, right? So if he rocking with 50, like he's saying, and he was just at the joint with Ja, and the G Unit niggas was there. So I'm saying, if he rocking with Fifth like that, you know what Fifth is going to do.
He's definitely rocking with Fifth.
You know what Fifth is going to do to maximize his potential. The same thing he did to get in the game. Yo, listen, pluck this nigga strings because he been talking about you like a girl. So pluck his strings and see what you get out of him, and then we just go from there. It's all music.
Ain't gonna go
I think this
beyond
is
that.
bigger than that.
Niggas don't want
No,
it with
it
fits like
definitely no.
that. Niggas don't want it with
This
fits.
is not. This is not staying in music. I'm telling y'all right now, it's not staying in just music. If Max keeps that same energy up, it's gonna go there. I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna go there. Speaking of Capo, he did this turkey thing out there in Harlem, and we're gonna play part of that video, get your thoughts on it, and then we're gonna play a video of someone that he responded to, indicating that it was hate, and why the person is explaining why it wasn't hate. Let's take a listen.
Fucking out, bro. Come on. No. Get online, baby, like everybody else. You can't come here and skip. You're gonna get jumped out here while you finish. Chill out. There you go, baby.
Be hate me saying, look at Jim Jones' demeanor while he was handing out turkeys. He ain't want to be there. You know what would be hate? Him looking like a bootleg Frank Lucas while he was handing out turkeys. All that would be in the line of hate. Me just saying, because of how I was raised, you don't really smoke weed around the elderly, right? And there's a time and a place to smoke weed. I'm quite sure y'all not smoking at a backpack giveaway. You get what I'm saying? Or somebody's anniversary function. Certain functions just don't need weed. That's all I'm saying. And that's an opinion. How are y'all flipping that into hate? It's mind-boggling. It lets me know a lot of y'all was on a slow bus or just didn't comprehend in school correctly. Word. But shout out to Jim Jones for passing out them turkeys to the community, though.
Cold ass turkeys. Just probably halfway inside.
Yo, Jess, I got a question about that. Right? What you just said about them cold ass turkeys, right? Why do we give homeless cold ass turkeys?
How they gonna cook them? I never understood that. Remember in New Jack City, they was giving out turkeys. I said, wait a minute, what they gonna do with them turkeys? How they gonna heat them up? How they gonna bake them, brine them? How's it supposed to work? How's it supposed to work? I don't know.
Now, what are your thoughts?
And expecting them to open it. Make that make sense.
What are your thoughts?
Like a pop top.
You stupid. What are your thoughts? The pop tops is wild.
Yo, Jess,
you gotta stop.
No. I don't want her to stop. I love this, Jess. I love this. I keep it going, baby. Keep it going. I love this.
Yo.
Okay. I'm like, it's like you gotta read the room. Read it and what?
They gotta read the instructions on how to cook the chicken. I mean the turkey.
Sometimes you gotta read the room.
What are your thoughts on Jim Jones smoking weed as he passing out the turkeys?
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch him smoking weed, but I thought it was kind of hilarious how he was so angry giving out the turkey. Like he really didn't want to be there. He's like, "Can't you fucking turkeys? I don't care."
In his defense, he said he let her slide twice. He said Shorty pulled up, and then she threw on a mask and got another turkey, and then she tried to come in for a third one. And he was like, "Nah."
Get out. Move.
First of all, like I said, it shouldn't matter. So what? She wanted more than one turkey. Okay, leave her alone. But she was kind of old a little bit. Let her rot. You shouldn't be complaining. If you got plenty of turkeys to give to people, then give them all. That's it. She needed more. Do
you feel that he was wrong? Do you feel that he was wrong in saying, "I already gave you 2 turkeys. Stop skipping the line. You'll fuck around and get jumped out here." And then you hear the old lady cracking up in the background talking that made it for me.
You're gonna jump an old lady? That could be somebody. What if somebody say they're gonna jump your mama?
But that's the thing. He's not saying that he was going to jump her. He was saying you're gonna fuck around and get jumped by these people that have been waiting for the turkeys, and you keep skipping the line. Do y'all feel that he was wrong in saying that?
I don't know, because like
you
he
can't
ain't
control
wrong,
what
but he
people
wasn't
do.
right either. You know,
people jump you online. Like it doesn't matter. If people want to jump you, they're gonna jump you.
Jump out here. I mean, he was trying to give her.
Jim Jones better be happy
Listen.
he didn't get jumped for them turkeys, because he taking too long passing them out with them weed fingers.
Listen, I agree with old boy in the video. I agree with old boy in the video that, you know, there's certain things that you just don't do around the elders.
Facts, Victorian crowd. Most of the people on the line weren't even
speak.
homeless.
Well, there's that.
Listen, but that's how it be in 9 times out of 10 in these lines for turkeys, food pantries, or whatever. You got people that have food and they don't leave that food for the less fortunate. They go and get more food because it's free, instead of giving it to the homeless that actually needs it. I don't subscribe to that shit.
Have you been in the grocery store? Like the fuck? Why not? I ain't even mad no more. You know why? The food is too high any damn way. So if I can get it for free,
Listen.
it ain't stopping nobody from taking the food either.
You said the what?
It's not stopping anybody from getting the food either. So like, if you need the food, get online and get it. It ain't stopping y'all. They say it's free, right?
Listen, to each their own.
Anybody can get it.
I ain't getting on no food line. That's just me. I'm not judging nobody that does get on the food line.
Listen, when I was younger, when I was younger, very humbling situation, right? Very, very humbling. And I learned a lot. Like, I grew up like with my mom and my grandmother. We went to the food pantry and everything else, right? And even my mother, like, the most embarrassing thing I did, like, my mom used to send me like to do the bottles. Like, we had like mad soda bottles and everything else, like the value of money. I learned that like when I was younger, and I used to be embarrassed when I was younger about that. But like now that I'm older, I appreciate that my mom and like my grandmother and stuff did that, because now I'm sitting now. I always told myself when I got to summer youth, I was like, I'm not eating none of this stuff anymore. I'm not eating no more gizzards, no more this, no more nothing.
Word.
My mother would tell you I would not. Anybody would tell you I would not. My mother, Jesus Christ, I love her to death, but liver and onions, diabolical.
I can still taste liver if I close my eyes. It's fucking disgusting.
What?
No, you want to know?
I would not to this day.
Fuck all that. Bam. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna be candid with the people. That's where my trust issues came from. Because I thought it was fucking steak, and I bit into that motherfucker. It was fucking liver. I ain't been right since.
Hey, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like, I feel that, like, growing up, like a chicken gizzard, like, I think if I ever give my kids, when I have my kids, when I have children, I look at, like, if my kids ever get out of line, I'll be like, you remember what your mother used to eat? I used to eat stuff like this. That's a punishment. I think my kids would, yo, I'm trying to tell you, liver and onions, but don't get me wrong, chicken gizzards and neck bones and stuff. Back in the day, them just was good to me, because like I said, I never was hungry. Like,
So we didn't know better. We didn't know better. Our taste buds ain't know better yet. That's why.
Listen, I would not. I would try, yo,
shit no more.
I would go, yo. I would not go out there ever again. Once I got to make my own money, I was like, nah.
Word. We're not doing this. We're not. Once we get into a point of that we know better, there's certain things that we just do not need to be going back to. We just don't. Like, he's just talking about, I like gizzards and liver and onions. It's good. Good for who?
Man. No, like I said, it was good food growing up, and don't get me wrong, it was never good.
No, it wasn't. It was never good.
I mean, if that's all you had and you wasn't starving, like I said,
what the hell is that?
Whatever. But I appreciate it. But now that I saw those meals, and how much, like, you know, my mom bust her ass to make sure we went from that to the stuff like steak and everything. And now I got my own family going on now, right? And that's my mom, like, we got older, better than everything else. We ate better from that to eating whole turkeys and steak and everything else. And even now, I eat nothing but freaking briskets and stuff like that now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It lets you know like how far you came, and you appreciate the like you can humble down, they can remember that. But these kids nowadays don't even understand. They look at you like, what? I'm not eating no goddamn cereal with no milk. I'm not eating no powdered. I'm not drinking no powdered milk. Fuck that. That's what we grew up on. Sugar water. I appreciate those times because I know at any given time it can go back to, well, not right now.
Nah, you know, but no, you want to know what's crazy, Bam? And that's part of, and I'm glad you took it there, because it's something to, you know, especially in these times, for something for us to be grateful for. It's the fact that we did come from that, because in my humble opinion, it built character. It built for us to be able to get to a point of better understanding and to know that we are fortunate, you know, because when you don't know, it's nothing. Like, for example, right? You see a lot of white collar individuals go through a little struggle and they commit suicide, right? Because their stocks went down too low, or they lost their jobs because they don't know how to live without. They don't know how to maneuver through things, right? And we came from a place of, we came from nothing. So it's kind of like, not only do we appreciate everything that we have, but we know how to handle things if we ever have to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna fall into a fucking deep depression and try to commit suicide and have suicidal ideations because we don't know where the next meal is coming from. Nah, because we know where the next meal is coming from, because we know how to go get it.
Shit, we,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuckers, we ain't eating that. I'm not eating that.
Word. You see what KV says? KV says facts. My grandma tried to front on me when I was like, no more oink oink B. She took that personally. Now, how do you think my mother felt when I told her I wasn't eating that penny? Like,
yo, you see what KV wrote?
You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like, you gotta, like, I pick and choose when I want to put certain things in my body, because I know better now. Before, I didn't know any better. I ate whatever. I didn't know. It is what it is. But the whole point of us growing up and becoming the best version of us is identifying what's good and bad for us. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this next video, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Oh boy, getting acrylics will never be okay in my chair. Sad to say that I just had to turn away a client because she wanted to get her 9-year-old son's nails done. And I know and I understand that in today's times, people are who they are, but a 9-year-old boy getting acrylics will never be okay in my chair. I'm so sorry. I had to have words. We went back and forth, but at the end of the day, respect is respect, and we respected each other, and she respected my space. But I'm coming on here to tell you guys this. I will no longer be doing kids' nails under the age of 16 unless you are accompanied by an adult. And I will no longer be doing, not press-ons, I'm sorry. I will be no longer doing acrylics for anyone underneath that age as well. 9 years old, a boy, Frenchies. Absolutely not. Never will happen in my case. We have to think about, guys, people are offing themselves because of being bullied at school. If I put acrylics, because for some reason she just wasn't understanding this, if I put acrylics on your 9-year-old son's nails and he goes to school and he can't just rip those things off, it'll be a mess. If he goes and get bullied, he might come and despise me in the next couple years, and he will never forget me. He will never forgive me because it happened at such a young age and he doesn't know anything about forgiveness. Like, it gets to a point, man. And I'm not in this chair as much as I used to be, thank God. But I do know the clients that I will and will not take. And that's something I just will not accept. And I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I understand that she was just trying to be a good parent and support her child. And I do know, because I am a lesbian, I do know that mothers parents know how their child is gonna end up, without saying too many words, before they come out and say it. This little boy isn't going around wearing wigs. He's not going around skirts and squirts. No, he still looks like a presentable little boy. He has a little sass to him, but I think any little boy or any kid that grows up in a household with just his mother or aunts would end up to be. That doesn't make him quote unquote anything. So yeah, that threw me out.
What are your thoughts?
Well, 9-year-olds shouldn't have acrylics on their fingernails anyway, regardless of gender. Nail bed is still being developed, so there's that. Not even nail polish should be on their nails, so there's that. Him being a little boy, yeah, it's weird. Sorry, it's a little weird. And then French tips, it's a little weird. Yeah, it's a little weird. I'm questioning the mama. But wait, the mama wasn't there at the time. I think the kid was just there, she was saying, right?
Yeah. The kid, but then the mama did come in after, and the mother did understand.
The mama was there.
Why.
Mm-hmm. After the fact, right? Or like before the fact?
Yeah, like right after. The kid went in by himself and asked for that, and then the mother came in after. But the nail person did indicate that the mother did agree with her though.
Yeah, so I'm questioning the mama. Because like the nail tech said, he can't just rip some things off when he gets teased and bullied at school. So there's that.
But it gets to a point where, you know, I understand that these kids want to have their own identities and they want to do certain things. I get it to a certain extent. But parents have to put their foots down and teach their kids that, you know, you're a boy, Damon. And not only that, furthermore, right, even to Jess's point, that you at an age where you shouldn't have none of that shit anyway, regardless of gender, you know. It's, you know, it's gotten to a point where it's kind of sad because society just looks at you crazy when you say that certain things should not be happening with kids. You have made it so okay to leave your kids in R. Kelly studio. You guys have made it so okay to let your kids go to Epstein's Island. You guys have made it so okay to sell your kids for all this bullshit. Like, oh man. KV says his mom was on some D-Way shit. Facts. Joe says, what if they can fight? And that's the way to get bullied and hand out punishment, son. Could be trained. We know nothing. LOL. You want to know who is trained, but I don't think this is legal. And then after this, we're going to go into Jess's random topic of the week, and then we're going to get out of here, y'all. But let's take a look at this. We're going to talk about it briefly.
Right hand on the inside for Benavidez. One hand free. You punch with that one hand. I love the fact that the referee let him do that.
So,
I don't even follow boxing, and that's wild, B. How you hold somebody like that and just lay it out? Nah, son, that's holding right there. I don't know if they call it that, but that's what it looks like. I don't like it.
So, right? Just don't even watch boxing, okay? That is not legal. You cannot.
Me and Hubs was watching that shit.
Bro, I was watching it live and I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, yo, so the ref is doing nothing about this shit.
Facts.
Like, what I am gonna start doing is I'm gonna start going live on IG after certain fights. KV, I would like for you to jump on with me when I do jump on live, because we gotta have certain conversations for the people, because this shit is just certain shit. I feel like Yarde was paid out. He was not himself.
Facts.
His his demeanor wasn't there, his footwork wasn't there. He just wasn't himself, like at all. And the fact that the ref just allowed him to blatantly hold him down. Like, I don't know how many of y'all have ever boxed, okay? But once you feel that on your shoulder, there's no way for you to really get your end. There's no fucking way. There's no way. So for the rest to allow that shit was fucking wild to me. Like, wow. Did Benavidez do his thing? Subjective. Subjective. I don't feel like Yard ever hit him with any kind of power. I don't feel like Yard ever put his back leg into any one of his hits at all. Like, not even a little bit. There was a lot going on there that was a little wild for me. But you know, actually, we are gonna play.
But
go ahead,
that Haney fight, that second round.
Haney. Shout out to Haney. Shout out to Haney. Haney looked a lot stronger than I thought he would at 147.
Mm-hmm.
Haney looked good. Haney looked really good. So
you got that confidence. You got that confidence back.
I do want to see. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Haney. Haney has historically ran a lot, right? A lot of defense, a lot of running, and that's always been the knock on Haney, is that he don't stand in the middle of the ring and fight. He stood in the middle of that ring and fought. Haney stood in the middle of that ring and fought. Like, shout out to Haney. Like, there's really nothing you could say now. There's literally nothing you could say now. So let's see what he does next fight. I still want to see him and Ryan. I still want to see it. There should definitely be that clause in there that he gets tested for the 6 months. But I do see that Ryan is fighting Barrios in February. I think Barry's gonna whoop his ass. So at that point. But if Ryan does beat Barrios, I think I do want to see him and Haney. I know Roach is fighting next weekend. Roach is looking good. Pitbull is looking good. I think that's going to be the first night where I'm actually going to jump on IG Live after that fight. We could talk about it. But that's going to be a goodie. I see Jake Paul is sparring with a couple of big boys, with the Andy Ruiz and the big baby Jared. So let's see what happens there. What KV said, me too, but Ryan should be banned. I agree. Ryan should be banned. If there's any other discrepancies, he should be banned for life. That's my personal opinion. Barry wasn't impressive against Pac-Man. He wasn't at all. Barrios was not impressive against Pac, and Pac is old. So we shall see. I want to see what happens with this Jake Paul and AJ. Because if AJ does not knock Paul the fuck out, I'm done with boxing. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I'm done with it. All these exhibitions, and I understand that the weight limit and the boxing gloves are different size or whatever, but I'm not with the fuckery. I like real boxing. But before we get into the random topic of the week, I did forget to play this video to Jordan Brand Future. Shout out to Cayenne. Shout out to Mello. Shout out to the Jordan Brand. Tank gotta stop getting into DV cases if you want it to be a tankier. He gotta stop beating bitches up, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bitches do. Let me shut up.
Yo, Kai. You've been watching the whole time.
That way. Yup.
Taking notes.
Yes.
That's in your DNA. You don't inherit that spotlight. You claim it. My legacy is in you. Welcome to the family.
Yo, for those of y'all,
now that's fire.
For those of y'all that have been following me, y'all know
that's
Carmelo Anthony has forever been one of my favorite players. I actually have his Denver jersey on my wall, signed by him in an actual frame. I'm a huge Melo fan. I've said this about Kanye for about 5 years. I first saw Kanye play in Dykeman. I saw him play in the AAU circuit. Kanye is exactly what everybody thought Bronze Kids were going to be. Kanye is up next. I've been saying this for years. There's no bandwagon, nothing. Shout out to Melo, shout out to Kanye, and shout out to Lala, because everybody like leaving Lala out, like he ain't come out of her and shit, like it's all Melo. Like we're not gonna disrespect Lala like that. Shout out to
we gonna okay, Keisha. We gonna shout out Keisha.
We gonna shout out Keisha.
Keisha, okay. From Power. She's Keisha.
Nah, we definitely we yeah, man. I don't like the disrespect, man, of how everybody like Melo just made him by himself type shit just because he's a basketball player. We're not gonna do that. Shout out to the mothers and everybody.
She carried him.
Not only did she carry him, but everybody knows a woman puts their fucking life on the line every time they give birth to their kid for us. So cut it the fuck out and give the women their respect. Nah, I mean, so just let's get into the random topic of the week, and then we out of here, man.
So the random topic of the week: Black Friday was yesterday, and Monday is the 1st. Everybody know what the 1st is. Randoms do. Where are your priorities? Where are your priorities?
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the 1st of the month.
Now you know damn well ninjas don't went Black Friday crazy. Ninjas don't go in Cyber Monday wild. Cyber Monday wild. Yeah. And what they're gonna do is they're going to tell their landlords that they need a deferment on this rental payment for about a week or so until that bonus check hits from their jobs, probably for Christmas type shit, because they don't fucked up the bag with Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and they don't bought a whole bunch of shit for a whole bunch of ungrateful motherfuckers that don't fuck with them anyway, don't even like them, don't like, but just because what the people are going to say about the gifts giving. KV says, here's what I want to know. How the fuck niggas went Black Friday crazy if their food stamps got cut? Do tell. Niggas be lying, is what KV's saying.
First of all, this whole everybody trying to get these Black Friday deals. Everybody know all the deals is going to happen after the Super Bowl.
Especially the car deals. That's like that. Like yeah.
All the deals is going to happen right after Super Bowl, because right after Super Bowl, then you got all, like you said, just the car shows and everything else. Income tax season. Like if you learn like how it's a gimmick. Black Friday, Christmas, all that stuff and everything, it's a gimmick. If everybody pay attention to what the consumer and whatever like that and everything else, it's a gimmick. Because how is it you got Black Friday, but you get the cheaper prices on Cyber Monday, and then you got prices. Then Macy's used to have their deals on Wednesdays, so it all depends on whatever like that. So Christmas is gonna be a little bit whatever, but everybody knows after the Super Bowl, that's when the prices really start to drop, because they're gonna get the new shipments and everything in for, of course, for the whole income tax. You might get lucky if NBA 2K come out for Christmas, quote unquote, because that's what they do every Christmas.
Listen, 2K is always like $25 for Christmas. So 2K always comes out in October.
No, it's $100. It's like $106.
No. So when it comes out in October, right before the season starts, it is $99.99 for 2K for the new
like
2K.
Like $100.
Right. But Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that shit, always by Christmas. They always do buy 2 games, get 1 free. And 2K is always like $25 and shit like that. At the end of the day, we always overpaying for everything. So these deals that you think you're getting, you're still overpaying for that. Because if you think they're taking a loss for it, you're a fucking idiot. This is my personal take on Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. My personal take is buy the shit that you were going to buy anyway on those days. Certain subscriptions, like for example, right? If you have, let's say, Peacock or HBO Max or Hulu or ESPN or any of those things, you should get those subscriptions for Black Friday or like Cyber Monday, because you could get like the whole year for like at 30% of what the cost is monthly type shit. Like stuff like that. Get stuff like that. Be smart with your money.
Yeah, PlayStation Plus. When I had my P4, that was the best time to buy it because you get the whole year for like maybe like $15.
You got right. And when it was normally $20 a month, you know what I mean? So there are things that make sense, then it's worth it because you're gonna buy it anyway. But just be smart about it, you know what I mean? So, man, what did you take on Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Now let's get out of here, man.
I mean, it's all right. I mean, I didn't see anything really much interesting. I mean, of course, you know, but no. I'm on my way to work and I seen people lined up for Target at 4:30 in the morning. I don't understand what the hell.
Did Target have?
That's what I was trying to figure out. What the hell did Target have going on? And Walmart wasn't no line. And everybody I know that I saw an 80-inch. They had an 80-inch TV for like $400 and something, which is like, all right, it's a pretty good steal. But I was like, how come Target had was a line outside? So I don't know what deals and what was going on that day.
I don't know what Target put up because I didn't even look at anything because I don't need shit. I'm on some fucking shit. But I do know I envisioned that Target was gonna go ham for like Black Friday because of all that DEA shit. DEI, I mean the DEI and all that. Because they lost a lot of business. A lot of people start fucking with them. So now hearing that there's lines, it's like, okay, so whatever they did worked. Because I ain't seen people go to Target since.
No, the world is retarded. Sorry. The world is...
You can't say that.
I know, that's what I said. My bad. The world is just strange. Like,
damn.
People are doing all this, banning Target. People need to look at who is creating these I would not shop at Target and everything else, because I'm telling you, all the people, the narrative that they putting out there about the people with this whole stuff, they don't even look like the people who created this whole ban. But I'm gonna leave that alone too.
Word. Yo, you know what it is, man? We're tired of the selective outrage. Like, just leave us the fuck alone.
Y'all niggas ain't tired yet.
Like, it's just like, yo, KV said Jim Jones dressed like he's trying to drop his first album.
You know what?
Yo, leave the senior citizen alone, man. He's gonna grow up at some point, I guess. But
the world out here looking for a leader when they need to look within themselves. But hey, what do I know?
People need to stop trying to be led and become the leaders that they want to fucking see, and everybody become leaders and nobody be falling for the fucking bullshit and have the wool over their eyes. But anyway, Straight from the Gutter Network is sponsored by Sensational Smiles 845, man. You can catch them on 2 West Main Street in Middletown, New York. You can catch them on IG, Sensational Smiles 845.
Yep. Yo, make
Shout
sure
out
y'all
to
follow my
Bam, shout out to
page.
Jess.
Make sure y'all follow my page. Shouts out to QB Kitchen. Go to my page. You see that right here? Go to my page and you will see the pictures and follow
You can't
her
miss
page.
it. Like, how you even miss it? Go right there, BamAsia_sales. Make sure y'all check. Make sure you check Jessica B live, man. She has a dope vlog on YouTube. Living her life. Tell the people what the video is about, man.
You started your Fatback Chronicles yet?
Yes, mini Big Backs episodes debuted today. Make sure you check it out.
Wait. Mini Big Back Chronicles starts tonight?
I was waiting to see if she gonna start it up yet.
Yo, it's lit. We gotta make sure we tap in. We gotta make sure we comment on there. And listen, man, at the end of the day, you know, social media is all about things being in the algorithm. You know, if you tell someone that you support them, one way to support them is to hit a like, hit a subscribe, hit a share, hit a comment. Because what happens is when you do comment on something, it brings it back up in other people's feeds that follow you. That's the way social media works, okay?
Instagram got that option now too. You see that little circle? You can repost now.
You can repost right from the people's page. Like,
yeah,
there's certain things you just repost it. If you wanted your people to see certain things, just repost it. If you want to show love, that's how you show love. You know what I mean? So out there, make sure you share it to 5 friends. Those 5 friends share it to 5 friends. 5 friends share it to 5 friends. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all we ask, man. So make sure you check the Mini Big Back Chronicles. That's gonna be wild. Don't even tell us what you ate. I wanna watch it for myself. I want to see what it is that you did.
She gave us I think she gave us a sample, maybe like what, last week? Remember what you ate?
The week before, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So, oh yeah, I do remember that. And I do remember that some of that was on film on here. So, you know, we want to figure the story out. Like, it's like when people argue on social media, right? And they're arguing with their baby daddy or their baby mother, and they're going back and forth, but you only follow one of them, so you're only getting one side of the story. So you'd be like, nah, we need to know what happened with the rest. Like, we invested at this point. So we invested into the Mini Big Back Chronicles. So we need to know.
Big Back Chronicles.
Yo, Jess, make sure you send me the what you call it. It's gonna be, if it's the YouTube link, send me the YouTube link and I put it on my my page for the links to follow.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
So a better way to even do that, Jess, is when you just put it on your story and tag us on it. That way we can repost it on our story with the links.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Let's get to it. Make sure y'all enjoy.
You know what, KV? Go to bed.
Wait. KV said we never heard Nicole side with OJ. With that being said, episode 99, Straight from the Gutter Network.
Love y'all.
We can't even stay here with y'all. We just can't.